BingePipe loves all users so much, we gave you this menu screen. BingePipe is a streaming service that doesn't need to be real or not a joke to really revolutionize the industry and not a joke the entire digital media landscape. Have questions? Call our BingePipe customer support party line.
Hi, I'm locked out of my account.
Hey! Man who was in the other scene.
Hi, I fast-forwarded it too far. Can someone tell me how to rewind?
Anybody near Dallas, want to make out?
I'm sorry, is there a BingePipe representative in here? Representative. Representative.
You'll figure it out together.
But is it the same?
Oh, okay, it's a different bald guy.
Thank you.
The following BingePipe content is sponsored by Bob's Shoes. Not only are Bob's Shoes one of the most comfortable pairs of shoes you'll ever own, but for every pair we sell, we donate another pair to kids in need. But if you return a pair, we take a pair away from a kid in need. Bob's Shoes. You better order the right size.
Truffles and tea cakes, tickles and truffs, they are equivalent treats. If you asked me to choose, I'd say, oh, that's a muse, because they are precisely equal to me.
Sorry, what was the question?
Deep in the American South, there was a town with a secret.
Excuse me, can we ask you about the body found in Walter Creek?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
A secret nobody wanted to talk about.
There is no body in the creek. There's never been a body in the creek.
That's when a film crew discovered
lies! It's all lies!
we were in the wrong town.
We don't even have a creek!
Coming this winter to BingePipe, true crime documentary bloopers.
When we went down into the basement, we found the shrine that he had made out of human boons. I mean bones. Whoops!
You do not have to use your real name. You may put in a joke name. For some of you, there is very little difference.
Hi, I'm Austin Creed, and I've got a brand new show on BingePipe called Hat Chat. Each episode, I travel to a different, exotic spot in this great big world of ours, meeting amazing people, and we just talk hats. Take a listen.
So this is St. Remic's Cathedral. It's more than 400 years old, making it the oldest still standing cathedral in the area.
Wow! And what kind of hat is that?
Oh, this? Oh, this is just my Milwaukee Brewers hat. I'm a big fan.
So, a baseball hat then?
Yep.
Amazing. That's Hat Chat, only on BingePipe.
Hey kids, do you think reading is fun? Yeah! Great! Then help me read this alimony letter from my ex-wife.
This week on Captain Funtime's World of Hard Adult Lessons.
Is for Deborah, and I wasn't good enough for her.
We're waiting for players to join, so there is still time to change shirts. Not that we can see you in that terrible shirt.
Before BingePipe, there was nothing for me. Now I see everything. And it's too much. I know too much. Why are there so many?
Binge Pipe.
The following Binge Pipe programming is brought to you by reusable toilet paper. We're not going to tell you what that is or how it could possibly work. We just want you to think about it.
And then you simply place the glazed donut in between the two chocolate frosted donuts, because nothing says "F off, Rick" like my signature donut sandwich.
When I joined the religion, I was really hoping it was a cult, but later I figured out it was all on the up and up and not a cult at all. So I left.
Ah, gluten!
Bears versus ducks. It pretty much plays out how you'd expect.
Using your smart device, go to the website on your screen and enter the code for this room. Then, using a nearby glass, enjoy a cool drink while you wait for others to join.
Truffles and tea cakes and truffles. I love them exactly the same. If you asked me to pick, I'd say that's a trick because I love them exactly the same. Oh!
Coming soon, The Minister, a period drama about the turn-of-the-century British Prime Minister David Lloyd George.
That's it. I must create the Parliament Act to circumvent the House of Lords' objection to my social insurance budget plans.
Don't worry, like all period dramas, we've added a lot of sex.
When you say circumvent, do you mean go in from behind?
Why, Margaret Dreyer Robbins, if you were the president of the Women's Trade Union League, I'd say you were flirting with me.
You know what they say. What happens at the Paris Peace Conference will create complicated precedent which will inadvertently lead to World War II.
Oh, God. Use me like protective legislation.
While we wait for players to join, why not pour yourself your favorite drink and hold it in front of the screen so that we can see if our targeted advertising is working.
Do you binge pipe?
Funny you should say that.
Why?
Because of words.
Binge pipe. We don't understand either.
The following Binge Pipe content is sponsored by the Roller Coaster Attendant Society, which reminds you to always injury or death.
Bears versus more bears. We hired too many bears and not enough other types of animals.
We here at Making Murders just want to, I guess, apologize, for making so many murders. Sorry about that. Our bad.
Hey guys, welcome back to another unboxing video. Let's check out what we have today. And it looks like, oh no. Oh, it's bees again. Bees again! Bees again!
According to the last census, I'm the fastest gun in the West.
Coming soon to Binge Pipe. Please let us know how you wanted that sentence to end. Binge Pipe is honored to be the new home of You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. We don't love the name either.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson. I got Jumanji'd into this video game decades ago, and I miss my family. I don't know who to root for here. You all seem like the underdog. And right this way. Time for question 1. To get started, let's get horny. Every generation thinks the kids after them are way too whiny, and that includes the ancient Vikings. What was that little monster Grendel running to his mom to tattle about? Eric the Red stole my land, Thor trapped me in ice, Beowulf pulled my arm off, or Sven Forkbeard ate my horse. Okay, what'd you pick? Nobody picks that one. In the epic poem he stars in, Beowulf rips Grendel's arm off. And Grendel's mom was a dragon. You think kids these days could deal with having a dragon for a mom? Yeah, right.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Take a good look at Adult Swim Fan. Note to self, remove dated reference to 2002 thriller Swim Fan before game's release. I keep hearing about this cartoon Rick and Morty. What's it about? Rick and his grandfather Morty? Rick and his uncle Morty? Rick and his dad Morty? Or Morty and his grandfather Rick? I love this part. Is this where I yell Pickle Rick? Rick and Morty is about a boy named Morty and his dangerous genius grandfather Rick. Sounds good. Maybe I should become way too obsessed with it.
Why don't we do it with 3?
And now, my brother, and P. And Shrimp Heaven now, it's a dis or dat. I'm going to list 7 names, and for each I need you to tell me if it's a popular podcast on the Apple Podcast charts or an adult incontinence product. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between a podcast or a poo solution. And you're all doing this together, so focus up. Okay, let's do it. Always discreet. Fresh air. The Daily. Wellness Brief. %, invisible. Voice pads. S-Town. Way to go, most of you. But player 1, you failed in ways numbers can't truly explain.
Binge Pipe would like to improve your player experience.
Oh, that means it's screw time.
That's right, Cookie. Using the screw makes it harder for all the other players to answer in a variety of pleasurable ways. And you'll receive a monetary bonus for anyone who answers incorrectly.
I couldn't have said it better myself, apparently.
Now that's what I call consumer engagement.
I don't need you anymore.
Oh, here's a good one. Like lambs to the slather. If Buffalo Bill, the serial killer from Silence of the Lambs, were to run out of lotion, what lamb byproduct could he substitute into his creepy catchphrase? It rubs the castoreum on its skin, it rubs the lanolin on its skin, it rubs the shellac on its skin. Look sharp. Player 1 just let loose a screw. Anyone have a mirror? Let's see how that shook out. Ambergris is whale vomit, so no. Castoreum is a secretion from a beaver's anus, commonly used as a food additive, especially to make artificial vanilla flavor. And it's your fault for getting this wrong and making us all learn that. Okay, nobody guessed it. Let's skip ahead. Lanolin is a fatty substance that's extracted from sheep or lamb wool, and it's used in ointments. That screw is a good move, Player 1. Spend this wisely. How about this one? Welcome to the Jungle again and again and again. I think what made Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle so great is that they added a Guns N' Roses song to the name for no discernible reason. Which of these potential Jumanji sequels does not have a Guns N' Roses song awkwardly tacked on to the title? Jumanji Civil War, Jumanji Paradise City, Jumanji Knockin' on Heaven's Door, or Jumanji Back in Black? So who got it? The bad news is your answer. Knockin' on Heaven's Door, Paradise City, and Civil War are all Guns N' Roses songs, so they would of course fit any Jumanji title like an awkward glove. But Back in Black is an AC/DC song. Know for sure the Guns N' Roses have been writing their songs with the Jumanji franchise in mind all these years, but it's hard to believe that this is all just some crazy coincidence. Round 1 is dead to me. Hey, Binge Pipe, bring up that user data.
Currently, Player 2 is in the lead. Player 3, on the other hand, there's a soft spot on every apple. It's you. Market research indicates that it's time for another screw.
Round 2 screws screw even harder, and you'll net more cash for each player that answers wrong. So don't be shy about using that thing. The rest of you better answer fast before you get screwed. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2.
Just wonderful, Cookie.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Try this on for size. Apparently not part of your world. Which of these Disney princesses would not find a representation of their home country at Disney World's Epcot Center? Mulan, Belle, Tiana, or Merida? So what'd you pick? You miss all the shots you don't take, and this one. Epcot Center's World Showcase features bite-sized versions of many countries, including China, where Mulan lives, France, where Belle was born, and the US, where Tiana hails from. But there is no tiny version of Scotland for Disney Princess Merida to mope around in. Truly a shame that we'll never experience Goofy's House of Haggis.
La vie est un canard. 7.
I call this one Sharing the Future of Content. And it sounds like I can take a little break here, I guess.
Binge Pipe recommends. Because you seem obsessed with parts of the human body made of keratin, we think you'll be strangely attracted to winter's bone, good hair, the hills have eyes, or in the heart of the sea.
Hope you like what you picked. No.
Good or bad, human hair is made of keratin. Rest assured, Binge Pipe will take good care of the keratin you have unknowingly provided to us.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Here's one for you. There are 3 types of people in the world. And chest strut fits lime floor.
It's time for a
Get those typing fingers ready because the longer you take, the less money you make. Okay, get ready. Check out this gibberish phrase and write down what popular phrase it rhymes with. Floor wetter, bore, or nurse. And don't let that punctuation fool you. Church bells are ringing. In sickness and in health. You guys better stick it out through the good and the bad. Okay, pencils down. Player 1. Don't feel bad. Or do. What else have we got here? So, what was it? Now let's keep going. Next, you catch more bees with lemonade. If the queen bee, Beyonce, had the same diet as a queen bee, what would she sing? All the single babies, all the single babies. I don't think you're ready for this royal jelly. I weigh okay, I weigh okay. Or, oh no, ovule. Let's see who got it. In the wise words of Beyonce herself, no. Royal jelly is a viscous substance secreted from worker honeybees and fed exclusively to queen bees. But if there's no royal jelly available, most queen bees have hot sauce in their bag. Swag.
Sabes que es lindo, 10 perritos.
Here's one I like to call, You're a Tool. Which 4 tools hang on that little iron thingy next to a fireplace? Shovel, broom, saw, tongs, poker, saw, hook, tongs, poker, saw, broom, hook, or poker, shovel, broom, tongs. Who picked what? Yep, these are the main 4 that hang on that thing. My granddad used to say a proper fire must be poked, shoveled, broomed, and tonged. You made it to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And be careful. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Don't hate the game, hate the players. We'll give you the game. You tell us who plays it. Good luck. Player 2 takes it! Way to go, Player 2. I would have pegged you for one of the stupider ones. Still, you and I both know how this ends.
You don't know Jack!
Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
Okay, so I'm Hank. I wrote the Dis or Dat in the game that was just played. You know, was it a popular podcast or an adult incontinence product? Pretty good. It's a pretty good one. So many podcasts to choose from. Really, the hardest part was narrowing it down to what the funny pun category was going to be. We ended up going with My Brother, and P, playing off of My Brother, and Me. We had so many other options that sadly we had to cut. Wait, Wait, Don't Smell Me, Two Dump Queens, Squirty John, How Did Piss Get Made, Dan Carlin's Hardcore Pistory. There were kind of a lot of piss-related ones. Sharda, Planet Runny, WTPF with Mark Maron, Radio Lav, Crap Judgment, My Favorite Movement, Pinch Sesh, Dear Pudence, 3-Ply All, The Plop House. A lot to choose from. Writing for this game is a lot like jazz. It's the bathroom puns you don't use.
Thank you for joining us for this Binge Pipe bonus content.
Everybody down! Get down on the floor now! This is my first time teaching a yoga class! I said get down!
I've made a lot of money in my life, and I've made it all in the last 24 hours. I can show you how.
It's worse than we thought, sir. Those giant snakes are heading towards Earth.
Wait. Oh my god, this Chinese takeout place, this isn't a normal restaurant. Look.
Binge Pipe is pleased to bring back You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. Nobody be a hero and we'll all get out fine.
Hello, I'm Cookie Masterson, and I'm not here to replace your dad. I'm just here to read some trivia questions. Okay, buddy? That's a respectable turnout. Okay, let's get this show on the road.
Time for question 1.
Let's start with the mythological Becky. You know Becky, right? With the good hair, the bad guy from Beyoncé's Lemonade album? Well, if Beyoncé wrote a song about Becky with the Gorgon hair, what type of hair would Becky have? Hair made of blue flames, hair made of solid stone, hair spun from solid gold, or hair made of snakes? And how'd we do? The Gorgon sisters, 3 mythological creatures including Medusa, had hair made of venomous snakes. Which leads me to my newest parody song. All the serpent ladies, yes, all the serpent ladies.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Here we have synchronized spiking. This is a 2-part question. Ready? Part 1, what year did beach volleyball become an official Olympic sport? And Part 2, what year did I first start regularly watching the Olympics? 1972 and 1972, 1988 and 1988, 1996 and 1996, or 2004 and I don't watch the Olympics because it's boring. Okay, who chose what? Nope, I mean, it was boring, but then they introduced beach volleyball. Beach volleyball became an official sport in the Summer Olympics in 1996, which, completely coincidentally, is the same year I started regularly watching the Olympics. To be honest, I didn't even have a television set before 1996. Well, I did, but it didn't have beach volleyball on it, so it was just pretty much a fancy paperweight.
Why don't we do it with free?
Feast your eyes upon this. Market fluctuation, the ride. And buckle in because it's time for a Dis or Dat. I'm gonna read 7 names, and for each I want you to tell me if it's a cryptocurrency, like Bitcoin, or a roller coaster ride at a Six Flags amusement park. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between a cryptocurrency or a roller coaster. And you're all doing this together, so pay attention. Ready? Good. Nitro! Ethereum! Wizard! Dash! Ripple! Sorrow! Gold Rusher! It turns out most people are average. Weird. But player 1, of all the losers, you are the loseriest.
Uh-oh. Binge Pipe diagnosticates that someone is pouting.
Great. We've been blessed by the presence of Binge Pipe.
Your lackluster score has earned you a screw.
You want to use that sucker on the other players to trip them up during a question.
At Binge Pipe, we just want you to be reasonably happy.
I don't need you anymore.
This one's called Mythed It by a Mile. If John Legend only sang Greek legends, which of his songs would be describing the quest of Prometheus? Wake up, everybody, Made to Love, Start a Fire, or Let's Get Lifted. What'd you guys pick? What? No. Prometheus stole fire from the gods and gave it to humanity. There is no hiding from McCarthyisms. Help me remember something. What's that movie where Melissa McCarthy plays the loud, boisterous, yet lovable woman with no filter? I think she robs a burger joint in it. Identity Thief, Tammy, Bridesmaids, or The Heat? Okay, let's take a look. This was only posing as the right answer. Oh, great movie, but no. Oh yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. I would hate if I was only known for my loud and lovable voice, which is why I focus on just being loud. Round 1 is history. Time to see who is actually trying.
Currently, player 4 is in the lead. Player 3, on the other hand, maybe you should try winning. We have another screw to help our targeted numbers.
And keep in mind, round 2 screws are more powerful, and they'll net you more cash for each player that gets the question wrong. So do not be afraid to use that thing. The rest of you better answer fast if you don't want to be screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
You can take that to the bank.
6 trombones is not a parade.
It's time for The Rich Get Ridiculously Richer. So I've heard that some billionaires are calling themselves members of the 3 Comma Club because, there are 3 commas in a billion. Just throw up in my mouth. So tell me this. Who would be a member of the 6 Comma Club? A quadrillionaire, a quintillionaire, a sextillionaire, or a septillionaire? Let's see how that shook out. You got it. You got the wrong answer. A quintillion has 18 zeros and, consequently, 6 commas to go along with it. If I had that many commas, I would donate at least half of them to the poor. I mean, I would keep all my money, of course, but the poor can have half the punctuation.
Hey, question!
We'd like to initiate a moment of playful interactivity. Would you like an attractive question or a question with a great sense of humor? Pick an option on your device now. The votes are in. You have engaged with the process.
La vie est un canard. 7.
Why not try a question with a great sense of humor? Which of these is not one of the 4 humors ancient Greeks believed made up human biology? Blood, phlegm, black bile, or white pus? Well, what do you know? Player 1 decided to screw. I think the rest of you are starting to go gray. So what'd you pick? Oh, ouch. The humors were believed to be blood, phlegm, black bile, and the 4th was yellow bile. Yes, there were 2 biles. Just like modern humor, the Greeks liked a good sequel. Way to screw, player 1. This is your cash now.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Up next, the most dangerous trivia game. The alien predator is an apex predator, but what is the apex of that predator? Its bone necklace, its wrist blades, its scary mask, or its loincloth? So who got it? You did a bad job. Apex means the uppermost part of something, and the predator's mask goes over the top of his head. Monsters from the 80s just won't die. Only last week, my neighbor was mauled by a Care Bear. Coming up next, Octopus Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein?
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein? It's a monster.
John Lennon's alter ego in Yellow Submarine. Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein? Okay, what'd you pick?
Swing and a miss.
Why don't I save you all the embarrassment? In the 1968 animated film Yellow Submarine, John Lennon is introduced as Frankenstein's monster. Next up, a patronizing saint. What's an example of me mansplaining a Michael Mann movie? Okay, Jurassic Park is about a dinosaur theme park. Fight Club is about a group. So watch out. Player 3 decided to screw. Hope you're a fast typer. Who picked what? Yeah, let me mansplain this. Of the films listed here, Michael Mann only directed The Last of the Mohicans. Nice use of the screw, Player 3. Enjoy your cash. Welcome to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. and more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, Oh, I'll just shut my mouth then. Here's your clue. Letter count. I mean that pretty literally. Get ready to count letters. Good luck. Player 2's got it! Excellent job, Player 2. Squeaking by with a win like a mouse with nothing to lose. Way to go. But keep in mind... You don't know Jack!
Enjoy this exclusive behind. This menu screen is a Binge Pipe exclusive.